This throwing progression should be done before every game and every practice to help our kids develop the muscle memory and the skills that they will need to make strong and accurate throws. The first drill in the throwing progression is the flip drill. The flip drill should be done with a high elbow that is either in line or slightly above your shoulder. To initiate the throw, you rock your wrist forward, then backwards, and flip the ball to your partner. Coaches should be making sure the kids are gripping the ball in the four-seam grip and generating backspin as they throw the ball to their partner. Their partner should be no further than 10 feet away. The second drill in the throwing progression is the T drill. This is done from 15 to 20 feet away from your partner. In the T drill, the players will point either their elbow or their glove at their partner. They will then, with the ball hand, turn the baseball away from their partner. They will pause at the top, checking to make sure that they have a nice front side aimed at their target and that the ball is turned away from their partner. This also gives coaches time to walk up and down the rows as players are throwing to each other to give appropriate feedback and help improve each player's tee position. The next part of the throwing progression is from the stride out position. This is the upright position where our feet are significantly wider than shoulder width apart. Once again, the kids will pause at the top in the tee position. In this drill, to help the kids feel the extension phase of the throw, we will have them pivot on their back foot as they throw rather than picking their back foot up off the ground. Make sure those kids' back feet stay grounded and pivot just as I do in the video. Once again, this helps them to feel that extension phase as they throw the baseball to their partner. The next part of the throwing progression is what we call the backside release. The setup is identical to the drill from before, where we're in the stride out position. We pause at the top, except for this time, that the second that we release the ball from our fingertips, our back foot comes up and over, taking us through to our target. Make sure that the kids are not picking that back foot up until they've released the baseball. The next progression is called rock forward, rock back. In this drill, the player will start with the ball in his glove. With their hand on the baseball, they will rock forward, putting all their weight on their front foot. They will then rock back, putting all their weight on their back leg and bending that knee, and they will push as hard as they can towards their partner to make a strong throw. During this drill, our only emphasis is on the kids using their legs and pushing in a hard and straight direction towards their partner. This next throwing progression should be done at about the distance of the pitching mound. In this drill, we go to what's called balance point. In the balance point, your leg lift should be parallel to the ground, your head should be locked at your target, and your hand should be somewhere around in your midsection. During this part of the throwing progression, we hold a baseball for 2 or 3 seconds and then make a throw to our partner. It's very important that coaches are making sure kids are pausing at the top before making their throw. We want those kids to demonstrate quality body control and coordination by having to keep in that upright balance point position for more than just a split second. The next part of the progression, we are working on making a smooth transition from our leg lift into our throw. As the kids get to the top of their leg lift, they then go ahead and brake to make their move towards home. We want to work on having a nice smooth transition where the kids get used to getting to balance point and then making a throw. However, during this part of the progression, there will be no pause at the top. It's a smooth transition all the way through. The last part to the throwing progression is the shuffle, step, and throw. With every throw the player makes, they slowly work their way back. Once the player has gotten to their maximum distance, they will make 2 or 3 throws and then slowly start to work their way back in towards their partner. If a player's arm is sore or maybe threw off of the mound the day before, make sure to hold them short of getting to their maximum distance, maybe only having them go back 20 or 30 feet past the pitcher's mound.